Am I good? Are we live? Okay, we're live. Alright. 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 Ugh. Hello, chat. It's so weird streaming on the days I normally. So, we had to skip the last 2 days. There's been some personal stuff. For those who know what happened, I don't really want to talk about it, if I'm perfectly honest. I just want to play Springtrap and have fun. So the fishing stream should be, I think the plan we're going to do it, oh, whoops. I think the plan we're going to do it on Wednesday? I have to double check when the anniversary happens. I don't know if it's, I don't know if the anniversary is Wednesday or Thursday. It's on June 26th. Okay, the anniversary is on Thursday. So I think the plan, hi Farah, hi Kitten. I think the plan, we're going to do the fishing stream on Wednesday. And I have a build all set up for it. Also, for those listening on the YouTubes, I made a post that said that this wouldn't work. Apparently, multi-stream decided to work tonight, so disregard that shit. Oh dear. DVD load faster, please. Initialize your shakers. Also, according to my stats on Springtrap, I have a 61% kill rate. Considering I played blindfolded for 5 matches and I've been like doing dumb stuff like limit testing Stabiffle, I'll take it. Wait, is the pizza... It's still up? It's Monday! What? Okay. I don't know. My killer Qs weren't too bad the other day. Hi, Miller. So, sneak peek at the fishing stream, by the way. This is the build we're going to be running. I'll go into more detail when we get to it. But Chica's bib is essential. Trust me. Trust me. Okay. So, I wanted tonight to be actually trying to find like the best build for the actual best build for Springtrap. I don't know, Chica's bib just seems not that great, that's all. But I have a plan with this. So I think Bonnie's guitar strings is an obvious. I think this is an obvious one. Because the information it gives is just too good. And then for the second add-on, this is where things get a little harder to determine. Because we could bring Security Badge to get rid of the downside from Bonnie's guitar. Could bring Streamers, but I don't think it has enough of a benefit to justify it as much as it feels good. Access panel seems redundant with guitar strings. Honestly, chat, I might get some crap for this. I think it's Fazcoin. Hear me out. Hear me out. So, the downside of Bonnie's guitar strings is the 50% undetectable, right? So you lose 10 seconds. You go from 20 seconds to 10 seconds. No. Wait, math. If it's 50%... 50% of 20 is 10. Right? Yeah, because it's it's a multiplicative, so it's 50% of it. Yeah, so it's 10 seconds. Okay. Okay. It's not additive. It's not actually 50%, whatever. So yeah, so it brings it down to 10 seconds. But Fazcoin gives you 10 seconds after you throw the axe. So if you use the guitar to get to a gen they're on, and then you throw the axe at them, you still keep your 10 seconds of undetectable. Hit or miss. And you don't have to go back into a door. And you can use this for other situations. And then because we're running Bonnie's Guitar, we don't need Corrupt. We can swap Corrupt for Mindbreaker. That way they can't pre-run off of a gen. And you could probably swap Jagged. I don't know if I want to because it synergizes so well with Gift of Pain. But I mean, you could swap this for literally any other kick perk. Eruption, Dragon's Grip, Machine Learning. You can run it with Thwack just for the info, like when you don't see someone on a gen. Nowhere to hide, so you can find them if they're like hanging around the gen. I don't know if Jagged would be, if Jagged is just redundant with this. Why is Call of Brine not in here? I'm thinking, Chad. I'm thinking. You could throw an Agi, I guess. Agitation instead of Jagged Compass. I don't think Agitation has way more use cases. Plotting, scheming. Because I think Pop and Pain or Gift of Pain, by the way, the name still hasn't changed for me. I don't know if it's because I own Pinhead or not. These two alone are more than enough slowdown, I feel. Mindbreaker's just there for utility purposes so they don't pre-run the moment they see you coming to a gen. Bonnie's Guitar Strings tells you where to go. Fast Coin is good utility to keep your undetectability up. And then Agitation is good utility to not only get to Gift of Pain, but just in general good utility. The only thing really missing from this is, like, actual tracking from the survivors, but Bonnie's Guitar Strings kind of fits that bill a bit. So yeah, so I think we'll try that for a little bit, see what happens. Ugh. Try buff Thrilling. Thrilling's not a bad one. The thing here is I want to get Gift of Pain value, because I think Gift of Pain is too good right now not to be using. And I don't know if I would rather have Jagged Compass, but that seems redundant because of Bonnie's Guitar, you know? I could also swap this for Genetic. That's also a possibility. We'll try it. We'll see what happens. You could also swap Pop for Eruption if you wanted to, but I think Pop is just better on him. Everybody complaining about Killer. I got a match in like 30 seconds. Yeah, Agi, I feel it just has a lot more other situations it's also good in. I could also just put Forever Entwined in here. That's also a possibility. Or I could swap it for Corrupt. It depends. We'll see how the early game goes with these builds. If the early game starts to like get really bad, even with this, Corrupt might come back on instead of Agitation. Also, let's see if not playing the game for 2 days has affected my ability to play the game. What was the thing with Corrupt? You got 2 minutes to find him. Springtrap was floating. We're not gonna... that was canon. He floats. It's canon. Let's see which one it is. I'm going to take a guess and just say 6 for now. So yeah, so see, like... Oh, she played that really smart. Nice. Yeah, they still got a gen done. I should have went after the Michaela. It's for me. Boil over, no!
Go on. Scream.
Kick you. I don't even need Bonnie's guitar for that. There we go. Games have been pretty sweaty lately. I don't know that I wouldn't call it sweaty necessarily. They're up top. They're going to get her off. I can get her over to this Scourge Hook. I can probably hop back up there again and kick that too. Kick you. Maybe make our way back. They didn't heal because of Gift of Pain, I'm assuming. Or they really, really wanted to rush the gen. Real question is, are they going to heal up or not? I can kick this real quick. Chase Renato off. They did heal up. Nice dodge. We're already down to 2 gens, I think. She's gonna take me far. Couple of those. I don't know which gen pops. Let's get the pain hook over here. He's doing pretty sweet. I think some people are just finally... MMR is either finally working again, at least, like, better than it was. I don't know who was here. I really don't care. Okay. That's Fong? I thought that was Kate.
You will submit.
Nice try, my guy. I did not mean to open a locker. I legit thought that was a door. He's going for the save. I just heard him going back. Nice. Works for me, though. I can hit this. They both still have Gift of Pain. The Fong definitely has Gift of Pain on her still. We get her. Boop. Up you go. Yeah, I legit thought that that locker was just a door sitting there. I believe everyone's on Death Hook except for the Renato. Holy shit, someone actually used the door, chat. Up you go. She's on Death Hook, so it doesn't matter. Up that goes.
Up you go.
Yeah. Thank you, Springtrap, for saying the thing I was saying. They aren't on any gens right now. I'm gonna wait in the door, since none gen... Oh, wait, yep. Okay, they're doing the top gen. Have I mentioned how stupid Bonnie's guitar strings is? It's just so... It's such free info. Hi, Mar. Put him up there. We go back to our door. They're probably doing that one gen again. We go back to his gen. We pop it. Yep, someone's here. Kick this. They're right over there on the left. Probably going to check. We get the M1 on her. Forget the pain finally goes away. She's going to run over to this one. Sure can thank you for the sub.
That's what I've been waiting for. That's what it's all about.
I was thinking maybe she would respect it a bit. Chad, do you think she has windows of opportunity? Part of me thinks she has windows of opportunity. You don't like ads? Fair enough. I don't think anyone does. Up you go.
You belong here.
See which gen they're doing. Yep, it's this one over here by check still. Hey, gaming athlete. Wait, hold up. Your name changed? Autocorrect. No. Just call me Baguette. Baguette is my new name. We all know this. It's been true since the beginning. I'm going to throw that to get the untouchability real quick and get the 115 movement speed. She's not doing this one, right? I mean, it hit the gen limit. In we go. I guess I just watch doors for now. That's really all I can do. This is the other thing that's stupid about Bonnie guitar strings, by the way. I can just sit in the door now. There's nothing they can do, because the moment I see that shit like start to go slightly red, I know she's doing that gen. Because it's still pink. Is she just gonna let him die? She just let him die. What the... What? I got disconnected. Okay. Thanks, DVD. I didn't even notice that either of them had lights, by the way. This live stream is messing up my 7 ads of 30 seconds. That's what happens. That's what happens, chat. So Mindbreaker definitely was doing something. Agitation helped. Bonnie's guitar strings is too fucking good. The real question is, did Fastcoin do anything? Was it necessary? Did it help? I'ma be mad. I'm not that good. You'll be fine. Because part of me thinks it did. I don't know, just the random undetectability in chase can be, like, good. It got me a hit on that Fong at the end there. Also, I love how I didn't gain any blood points, and, I didn't gain any blood points. That match didn't count, but I still lost an offering, and still lost both of these. I've been trying Blood Favor. I had Blood Favor on my Remnant build. Because I was doing, what, Blood Favor, Henty, Face the Darkness, Plaything? Yeah, No, Crowd Control. Yeah, I was doing this. One killer and two... So I'm pretty sure it's Last of Us. It just seems right to do it now. I'm not a Survivor main, neither am I, but I still play it from time to time when I'm not streaming. It was actually Bonnie's guitar was in this build too, because it lets you know where to go. Again, man, Bonnie's guitar is just too good. Because it also opens up, like I said, I don't have to run Corrupt, I don't have to run Jagged. It opens up both of these perk slots. The Boys chapter? I mean, maybe. It's not impossible. Yeah, genuinely, I do think. I think Fazcoin is being a little slept on. I think it's actually the best one, especially if you're landing the axes. Because you still get the undetectability regardless if it hits or not. But even though that won't count towards my stats, it's a win, chat. I'm going to test out Freddy's hat tomorrow. Because I do want to test Freddy's hat a little bit more than I have. Because I do feel like it's an add-on that's been, not overlooked necessarily, but I think people don't realize what it's supposed to help you with. Because I still see people complaining that the orbitals aren't good on him, or not that good on him. And it's like, guys, there's an add-on specifically for that. That's the entire point of Freddy's hat, is to make orbitals and waterfall shots better. I don't know. Of all of his add-ons, by the way, the only one I think really needs to be, like, adjusted slightly. I think Bonnie's guitar needs a nerf somehow, and I think Office Phone needs a buff. Something. This shit is so bad. The idea is cool, but it's such a bad add-on. Ugh. So the idea for Office Phone, at least what I think the idea is you're supposed to hit the first person with the axe and then chase the other ones while they're oblivious. Two problems with that. One, you could just run Fazcoin and do the same thing, and this also works when you miss. Two, why would you want to do that in the first place? Outside of, like, very specific situations. The broken part's cool. It can stop heals, I guess, but that's like if you're, like, straight up, like, going right back to hook immediately. And even then, if you're running, like, Gift of Pain, who cares? Their healing progress gets done anyways. Because the broken thing goes away the moment they get out of the range. I swear if this is you. Did you see who was in the lobby? Because I didn't. The Jill and a tap. That's all I saw. Yeah, exactly. The other like it's a cool idea, and the funny thing is, its downside of other survivors can pull the axe out 50% faster. If that applied to the axe itself from the survivor, so like the survivor can pull the axe out 50% faster, it actually would have a synergy. You could run it with purple guy drawing, because that gives you 6 seconds of aura reading if they pull the axe out. So you could run it with that as like kind of like a meme thing, but like with an actual function. Wait for it. Six. I don't know if someone else had a flashlight or not. I wasn't paying attention. Oh, no paint. No hooks. Man, that's where Jagged would be so good. I honestly might swap Jagged for the act, or for... I honestly might swap Jagged for the, for Agi. Just because situations like that... Nice. You really want that flashlight, huh? Nice dodge, mate. Okay, don't chase Tap. That's all I heard. That's all I got from that chase. Don't chase Tap. Oh, don't chase TikTok. Tap. He's running over there. Hey, Tanuki. Hey, sup, bro? Yeah, I'm probably gonna swap Agi for Jagged. Damn, they really want to do this, huh? You got off the record, brother. I'm not going for you. I'll wait the 80 seconds. You think I won't? Thank you. Decisive? Up and up.
Go on. Scream.
Oh, I'll be petty about it. I'll wait the 80 seconds. I don't care. Let's see. What's the other gen getting done? That one. Nice. Nice. I thought she'd keep going. She knows better. Oh my god, she didn't dodge that? Let's try, everybody. You're dead, I believe. Hello. Up you go. Up you go. Down you go. You probably had decisive, so I'm going to pick up the tap. I don't know where the Meg is, but I guess she's off doing a gen somewhere. Yep. Pick you up. I was talking to Bronx last night, and he thought my name was Taco Faction instead of Taco. Taco Fashion instead of Taco. Okay, they're gonna get him. Is he gonna body block with off the record is the question. Tap, I know you have off the record. I'm not hitting you. I'll wait the 80 seconds, Tap. Nice. What? Looking quiet? No. Oof. Nice. Oh, you're dead. But Jen gets down though, I'm pretty sure. Yep. He went over here. Oh, the chem trap stays on death. That's actually good to know. Oh, he just left. I'm gonna keep the speed boost going. That's what got you, Tap? That's what got you. Oh, okay. I love Dead by Daylight. She's probably, yeah, she's at the other door, that's fine. Oh, hi, Hatch. Yeah. I see that now. Ah, God, I love Iron Will. Jill had object? I didn't even... Oh, right, I was undetectable, so it probably wasn't going off. Fixated, sprint burst will make it kindred. Did I? No, I didn't down the Meg. It was the Jill was my first choice. Yeah, I think I gotta put Jagged on over Agi, honestly. Just to swap them, and honestly, that does mean Bonnie's guitar kind of doesn't need to be there. That's the problem with Jagged, man. Hmm. No, Bonnie's guitar still has its use at the beginning of the mech game, so I think that alone makes it worth running. Never mind. I'm overthinking it. I can't remember Taco. I call you Taco all the time because I thought that's how you say it. I think I called you Taco for a while. Like I emphasized the A for no reason. Ugh, I got real committed to that, didn't I? Or I could swap Jag. I really want to run Corrupt. That's the thing. I just don't know what to replace it with. Hmm. Why are people complaining about queue times right now? It's your fault you're in that suit, William. Charlie, why'd you kill that guy? Motherfucker, he killed himself! I killed you, and you killed me. It's one of the best things to come out of the Five Nights at Freddy's community of all time. I don't mind the screaming from the normal Springtrap, but I do think there needs to be more time between the glitch trap jump scare because it happens like every like 10 seconds. It's very annoying, especially when the queues were long. Because I just kept hearing the shh every time. Also, the reason we're not playing Glitch Trap, by the way, is because I'm working on that montage, and Glitch Trap is really... His animations are so different from the rest of them, it looks off every time I put him in a clip. Imagine getting killed by a flying cupcake. You think we'll get an explanation if the cupcake is possessed? Because I don't think we have. Oh, dead dog. Dear God. Fucking dead dog. I used to like this map until survivors figured it the fuck out. No, you don't. You're an animatronic, a rotting corpse in an animatronic suit. You can't smell anything, Mr. William. Oh, and look at that. The door doesn't even spawn on the top of the gen. That fucking sucks. Yeah, it's main building. Didn't matter. Did he drop or keep... No, he drops. The idea was there, I just did not do that well. Oh, shit, damn, dude. Okay, we do this. Main building's probably dead or gone, by the way. Yep. See if they're on any others, though. I don't mind main building being gone. That means I don't have to worry about it now. They aren't on any others, really. No, but they're going right for this fucking save, aren't they? Good dodge, mate. See, and that's why I think he's fine zoning. What? How was she able to go through that? That's why I think he's fine zoning, by the way. I think it's easy enough to dodge that zoning is okay. It blocked for Claude. I always thought it just blocked it for everybody. Wow. That situation doesn't come up enough for me to care. Damn. No, he's just gonna go to main building. I'm not doing that. She knew. We get her. I didn't want to chase Fawn because she still has the Gift of Pain debuff. In fact, I don't want to hurt her at all if I can help it. Gallows. That's worth a shot. Nice. We'll keep the 115 movement speed for a minute. I'm about to caught up, though. You guys know no one's on a gen right now, right? Nice. What is Springtrap spotting, by the way? He's spotting everything. He's spotting everything. The axe. He's spotting the axe. Hi, Fong. Let's see where David went. They're probably going to try to reset and get the pain debuff gone. Fong, what the fuck do you want? Nice. Good. Let's see, I don't think you make that. She used shoulder twice? Wait, she used shoulder? I like how I still hit him through Sprint Burst. they make that, they make that. I don't think they do, though. I mean, Fong, if you really want this, I can do it now. I don't mind now. What is this? What is this match? I thought shoulder showed up on the killer UI too. It does. She didn't use shoulder. That was jagged. You were hearing jagged go off. That one gen gets done for sure. I thought she dodged left. I don't want to chase her. I actually just want to get to this door so I can get back to Claudette. Afton is so happy with his magic axe. It's the only thing that can make a man really happy is the magic axe. Oh, Fong, if you want to die... Works for me. I have no idea what this match was. Honestly. Do you have decisive, Fong? Is that why you're doing this? No? Why were you doing that? What the fuck was going on?
You will see.
You think he takes a door, chat? He was using cameras. I think he hopped back on this gen. At some point. Classified kill. Hello, voices inside Bennett's head. How are things going? Hey, those voices, you know, they get paid enough. Yeah, why did she want to be chased that bad? Holy shit. Calm Spirit, Iron Will, Flashbang, Background Player, Rapid Response. That explains the Claudette, at least. Okay, just asking if he has a favorite weapon and he missed a like in the ass. So that's, what's his face? What's his name? Hang on, let me see if I can find the YouTuber. Shit. What is his name? What is his name? This guy. Send it to this dude. Oh, I can't. Right. Twitch. No, not in oh, god damn it. Paste. Send it to this dude. Deareth. He makes funny-ass Springtrap videos. I can't stop laughing at them. Nice. Sorry, Chad. I was lost in thought. Finished my video with the animatronic. It took less time than usual because I used less snappy editing and jokes, but it made my thoughts on him clear. I feel, yeah, you know, sometimes you don't have to do the editing or the jokes. You know, sometimes you just have to say something. I've been trying to add more jokes into the gameplay videos and a slight bit of more editing here and there. I feel like this build is just missing something, and I don't know what it is. Don't compliment it. Party Hat is decent with Foxy's hook, and if you really want to get the most use out of it, on its own, like, the idea of, like, making your own, like, information from the Killer Instinct is cool. It's just not always the most useful thing. And 9 times out of 10, it would be better just to hit them with the axe. Unless you're running something like Foxy's Hook, you know? That's the bigger issue with it. I don't know, man. Okay, there you go. There you go. Fucking Kratos. That's why I want the Aztec Springtrap skin now, just so he can get a shield and he can be Kratos and Captain America. I didn't read what the post was about. Oh, that's great. Uh-oh. Well, that sucks. Mind break. Part of me is thinking I should swap Mindbreaker for Genetic. I don't know. Also, they threw that match hard, by the way. Yeah, blindness stops it, but for some reason, undetectable doesn't. You know, whose opinion do we need on this matter?
My friend, you have met a terrible, terrible demise. But, you know, I don't feel too bad about it. After all, if it weren't from me, it would have just been from someone else, you know? I guess what I'm trying to say is life goes on. Well, for everyone else, life goes on, not for you. You're dead. But that's neither here nor there. It reminds me of one summer day in the park. I was having just a delightful picnic with my good friend Orville. And I said to him, Orville, I have a story. And he said to me, what's the significance of the story? And I said to him, Orville, not every story has to have significance, you know? Sometimes a story is just a story. If you try to read into every little thing and find meaning in everything anyone says, you'll just drive yourself crazy. Had a friend do it once. Wasn't pretty. We talked about it for years. And not only that, but you'll likely end up believing something you shouldn't believe, and thinking something you shouldn't think, or assuming something you shouldn't assume, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes, I said, a story is just a story. So just be quiet for 1 second of your life and eat your sandwich, okay?
Right.
Of course, it was only then I realized I made sandwiches, and poor Orville was having such difficulty eating it.
Was he?
Elephants have those clumsy hands, you know? Actually, I suppose that's the problem. They don't have hands at all, do they? They're all feet.
Mm.
I couldn't imagine someone asking me to eat a sandwich with my feet. Now, if I recall correctly, there was a bakery nearby. I said to him, Orville, let me go get you some rye bread.
Okay.
Now, I'm unsure if elephants enjoy rye bread, but I assure you that Orville does. Now, this was on a Tuesday, which was good because rye bread was always fresh on Tuesday. They made sourdough bread on Monday and threw it out Wednesday, or rather, they sold it at a discount for people wanting to feed the ducks, and then probably at the end of the day, finally, they threw it all out. I don't recall. I do remember a man who would bring his son to the bakery every Wednesday and then go feed the ducks. He would buy all of the sourdough bread. Of course, you know, you're not supposed to feed the ducks sourdough bread at all. It swells up in their stomach and then they all die. At least that's what I've heard. You know, I never saw any ducks die myself, but I did notice a substantial decrease in the duck population over the course of a few years. I just never thought to stop the man and tell him that he was killing the ducks by feeding them sourdough bread. And if you want my opinion on the matter, and I told Orville this as well, if you want to feed ducks, or birds, or any kind for that matter, it's best to buy seed. I mean, when you think about it, breads of any sort don't occur in nature. They don't grow on trees or spring up from the bushes. I don't think birds know what to do with bread. What was I saying? Oh, yes. So I bought Orville some rye bread. What a fine day it was.
Yep. Do I know it by heart? No, but if he's talking, I can probably recite it. Fun fact I learned from Zet, by the way. Did you know that you can hire his voice actor to say whatever he wants? I don't know how much it costs, but you can do it. It's a thing. Oh, man. Also, hi, Rusty. The games have been weird, Raven. Honestly, they've been really weird. Just a bunch of people just trying to get me into chase with them for some reason. Get him to discuss the effects of Pot of... the actual effect or its effect on the metagame of Yu-Gi-Oh! Both, I think, would be funny, but one is substantially longer than the other. I've been wanting to pay for my Springtrap suit commission, but once I have it, I hope that someday find Mr. Hippo. When I went to PAX and I dressed up as Joel, my one fucking goal. Okay, I'll tell the story that happened first. So I was walking around and I was talking with James, the unknown cosplayer. We were both sitting by the booth, and I was talking with him, and an Abby cosplayer walked by, and this is gonna sound like the weirdest shit. We locked eyes with each other, and I think we both wanted to ask to get a picture together, but neither of us wanted to bother the other one, so she just walked away. And then I spent an hour, and again, this is gonna make me sound creepy as fuck, but I spent an hour looking for her. I never found her. Later, I did find another Abby cosplayer. I got a picture with her. I found a Clicker cosplayer. I got a picture with her, and then I shit you not, 10 10 minutes before the expo floor closed on the last day I was there. An Abby cosplayer was taking like professional photos right beside the Dead by Daylight booth. It was too perfect. Where Abby gets social anxiety. I don't think Abby has social anxiety. I think she has antisocial personality disorder, but close enough, close enough. Especially in the show, the more I think about it. Does brutal killer mean they win? Technically, merciless means you win. A win in this game is just considered 3 kills. It doesn't matter how you get them, what you end up at the end with. Even by the devs, a 3K is considered a win. Now, some disagree with this sentiment. Come on, Bonnie's guitar, do your job. It's so hard to see at first, I feel. I didn't even see that one gen right there. Are they doing a gen? Yeah, they're doing this one. And they're doing the one on the left. I saw that. Nice dodge, mate. Also, that's one thing about finesse no one really talks about. That's one thing about finesse no one really talks about, by the way. Damn, dude. Is that it doesn't get affected by exhausted perks, which is massive. Yeah, dude, I think I'm gonna swap on I think I'm gonna swap on corrupt for what's it called instead of Mindbreaker. Mindbreaker's been useful for sure, but like I don't know. Corrupt just seems more consistent because if something like that happens. Or genetic. I could swap it for genetic. Nice dodge. Nice dodge. Nice. Was that finesse? No, it was just normal. I think he thought I was gonna... Yeah, that took way too long. I'm playing bad. Someone was on a door, though. That's good to know. I'm gonna use that just so I can get, yep. I gotta break this. She's gonna leave it. That almost landed. Holy shit. Actually, I don't want to go for him because he has a Gift of Pain on him right now. I cannot believe that fucking worked. Yeah, my chases are taking way too long. She went back in. That was smart. Unless I was just, I think I was just Shadow Step. Yes, Shadow Step. Works for me. Good. So keep running. We get that. We start to get our momentum here. That's the good part here. Two boons set up. That top one's there. I'm gonna go kick that. He's gonna run that pallet still up. We're gonna kick this. Get the pop value from it. And I want to go for probably the Nia now because of Gift of Pain. There we go. Basquin's also putting in some work. We're going to finish that one. That top one is still getting done. They're about to go for the unhook? No. I thought I heard someone going. I don't know what I heard. Oh, Lakemine is for sure one of the best maps they've ever made. It's 100% one of the best maps they've ever made. Damn. Okay, we get him. Still do have Gift of Pain on the Nia. In fact, I can take him over here. See if they go for the body blocks or not. It's still that top one with the most progress. I'm not going to snuff it. There's no point. Works for me. Put her on this hook. They're still injured. If Jake heals up, that's actually good for me. Yeah, that's the farthest gen along. I'll take it. Sorry, I'm pretty sure you're dead. They still got that? Are you fucking serious?
Your struggle will end soon. Farewell.
They're hiding over there somewhere. It's 99, by the way. He gets that. Does she get this, though? I think, yeah, she gets it. I'll take the 2K. Could you fucking imagine? Whoop! GG's. Yeah, I probably could have chased her down and got the kill, but it's fine. Extremely natural in the map. Geometry, not awkward like eerie. It's also beautiful. It's like surprisingly a really gorgeous map. Oh, shit. No reason for it to sit at 99? I mean, I don't think so. I don't really mind 99ing as a concept. Not fully, anyways. Also, has Haywire been changed yet? No? Okay. So, apparently Haywire is getting changed again. We don't know when. But apparently the change got leaked. What it's going to be changed to is that once the gate hits 99%, it will go back down to 50 immediately. And it can only do this one time. Yeah, I really think I want to bring Corrupt. And honestly, Bonnie's guitar is not necessary because of Jagged Compass. I don't know what I'd rather bring. Maybe Celebrate Poster? Yeah, I think I'm gonna bring Celebrate Poster Fazcoin. Cruel Limits yet? Cruel Limits is... What the fuck is Cruel Limits? Oh, Claustrophobia, right. I forgot they changed the name back. I think using it with machine learning could allow for some easy... It could. I thought that was fake. I've been told it was true, Theo, so I don't know anymore. I do know I have been told 100% that Haywire is getting reworked again. That's all I know. Hi, Noob King. Has elevation outside a small blip that pops up in spots. Like Lake Mine has elevation in some areas. Make it feel more I see. Well, no, because look at it this way. If they didn't 99 the gate would have been opened anyways. So they would have got out. The only thing opening the gate would have done is put a timer on them, but that wouldn't have mattered because it didn't take that long for the end game anyways. And the only reason 99 gates is even a thing, because most of the time 99 a gate will actually get you killed more than it helps. That's the shitty thing about 99ing. Birth back in 2019 when in-game was introduced in Plague's mid-chapter, along with Legion's rework. Yep, there you go. And then when Blood Warden became more of a thing, is the only reason people even started 99ing, honestly. Close open gates 60 seconds after being opened if nobody's on the gate. I don't know. I do like the idea of the one that was, quote, leaked and probably not real. I like the idea of it, like, once it hits 99%, it goes back down to 50%. Like, immediately. I like that idea. Because it means if you can still 99, you just have to take more time. Oh, God, it's Father's Campbell. Okay. Hey, look, my door. Also, we don't have Bonnie's guitar this match. Oh, hello. We don't need Bonnie's guitar this match. Ooh, could you fucking imagine? Someone was on that gen. Jagged, tell me if this is the gen I should kick. Wow, that's the gen I should kick. Okay. Thank you, Jagged. Let's see if anyone's in a door, chat. Let's see if anyone goes to a door, chat. Sit back. I love Celebrate poster. Don't we all just love it? Oh, that one, really? I'll get that hit. Get that with pop. You got that save, so I'm good to hook you again. Oh, that was very good. She's gonna go right to Shack. That's fine. I have an idea. Again? There's a wall here, so good luck with it this time. That one over there. I'm going to do this one up top. If that one's the farthest along, I think that other one's done, so I think it's better just to hit this one. Is this the Jill? Hey, if you all want to be over here injured, that works for me. Come on, body block it. Body block it, guys. Come on. They're going to get her. Smarter play would be to just kind of hit her, but I'm not going to. The other top gen's still regressing, so we're good. They healed up. They get Gift of Pain. That's good.
Don't move.
Not even close. Put you on here. That one's also really progressed. Jeez, man. They went from no gens done to almost all of them. That's fucking insane. Gotta check that top one. Oh, I'll be fine. Hi, Jill. You probably should have healed, by the way. And get her off of that hook. That one again, that's fine. Just play out the macro game. Just play out the macro game. Hello. Yoshi! Phoenix, welcome in! Gifts of Pain procs on that. It would have been better to drop her maybe, but I didn't want to risk it because of the flashlighter standing by. I think she's getting up.
My friend, you have met a terrible, terrible demise. But, you know, I don't feel too bad about it. After all, if it weren't from me, it would have just been from someone else, you know? I guess what I'm trying to say is life goes on. Well, for everyone else, life goes on, not for you. You're dead. That's neither here nor there. It reminds me of one summer day in the park. I was having just a delightful picnic with my good friend Orville. And I said to him, Orville, I have a story. He said to me, what's the significance of the story? I said to him, Orville, not every story has to have significance, you know? Sometimes a story is just a story. You try to read into every little thing and find meaning in everything anyone says, You'll just drive yourself crazy. Had a friend do it once. Wasn't pretty. We talked about it for years. And not only that, but you'll likely end up believing something you shouldn't believe, thinking something you shouldn't think, or assuming something you shouldn't assume.
Right.
You know? Sometimes, I said, a story is just a story. So just be quiet for 1 second of your life and eat your sandwich, okay? Of course, it was only then I realized I had made sandwiches. Poor Orville was having such difficulty eating it. Elephants have those clumsy hands, you know? Actually, I suppose that's the problem. They don't have hands at all, do they? They're all feet. I couldn't imagine someone asking me to eat a sandwich with my feet. Now, if I recall correctly, there was a bakery nearby. I said to him, Orville, let me go get you some rye bread. Now, I'm unsure if elephants enjoy rye bread, but I assure you that Orville does. Now, this was on a Tuesday, which was good because rye bread was always fresh on Tuesday. They made sourdough bread on Monday and threw it out Wednesday. Or rather, they sold it at a discount for people wanting to feed the ducks, and then probably at the end of the day, finally, they threw it all out. I don't recall. I do remember a man who would bring his son to the bakery every Wednesday and then go feed the ducks. He would buy all of the sourdough bread. Of course, you know, you're not supposed to feed the ducks sourdough bread at all. It swells up in their stomach and then they all die. At least that's what I've heard. You know, I never saw any ducks die myself, but I did notice a substantial decrease in the duck population over the course of a few years. I just never thought to stop the man and tell him that he was killing the ducks by feeding them sourdough bread. And if you want my opinion on the matter, and I told Orville this as well, if you want to feed ducks, or birds, or any kind for that matter, it's best to buy seed. I mean, when you think about it, breads of any sort don't occur in nature. They don't grow on trees or spring up from the bushes. I don't think birds know what to do with bread. What was I saying? Oh, yes. So I bought Orville some rye bread. What a fine day it was.
Yes, it was a very fine day.
5 coins.
Oh my god! This is a living nightmare. I understand William's plight now. Nice. Yeah, works for me. I was kind of expecting the Meg to be sitting in the wings of the flashlight save. I see no thwack or pattern. Listen, motherfuckers! GG's. Resurgence will make it, Septic. I'm more surprised I got a 3K with this, honestly. The Good Omens... I do not understand the Good Omens reference. I'll have you know. I don't like thwack because I don't like kicking pallets. It's an old Chucky main problem. I love kicking pallets. It's just, I love kicking gens. I'll kick gens all day.
The darkest pit of hell is
Open for business. I wonder, because honestly, like, as much as I think Bonnie's guitar is a problem, I actually don't think it's that strong. I don't know. I feel like I play worse with it for some reason. Because I've got nothing, like, enhancing my chase with it. Like, because I've got my bases covered here. Jagged does the job Bonnie's does for me. You know? I like running Oppression. Oppression's pretty okay right now. Honestly, what other didn't other than Call of Brine, what else got buffed? I don't even remember. Let me patch notes. Haywire, gamma settings, blah 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 blah, Lich, blah blah blah. Batteries, Call of Brine, Dark Devotion, Retribution got buffed, Machine Learning got buffed. Thrilling and Unbound. Okay. How profitable do I think the Darkest Pit of Hell is? I mean, let's see. William would have been burned in about 2024. And if we're assuming it's a restaurant, a pizza restaurant, let's see profit margins for pizza restaurants. Hang on. Pizza restaurants. General income. No. So they make about $500,000 a year annual revenue, obviously with a 15% margin because that's how restaurants work. So if you're making about $500,000 at a pizza restaurant and you're naming it the Darkest Pit of Hell, if you also make it a bar at the same time, right? Like make it like a dive bar that also serves pizza, oh, it probably makes bank. Why did I put so much thought into it? Because that's a grossly income of it. Because that makes up for your 15% differential right there is the alcohol. I'm going a little insane. Just a little bit insane. But no, also Yoshi, I honestly, the more I keep using it, I really do think people are sleeping on how good Fazcoin is. Undetectability on command is so good. Hit or miss. Hit or miss. It's similar to why I liked Foxy's Hook, because it gives you like an option, like a third part of your power to use. Also, again, as much as I think Devani's guitar is good, I think Jagged with Gift of Pain is just better overall. I'm just preferring Celebrate Poster. It's making my chases much easier if I actually do manage to land an axe. It makes that second follow-up hit so much easier. Corrupt is honestly just there in case the first chase is just, pre-drop Andy. Plus it stops me from hearing ping, ping, ping after the first chase is done. It gives me a chance for them to, not immediately hop on a gen, right? I don't know. Genuinely, I think if we're looking, statistically speaking, what is your best chance of winning? I honestly, at the current moment of the game, I do think this is it. I do think this is the build for it. I know I'm not cute. I'm just talking out loud. Q's have been pretty good, so I'm just talking out loud. Also, the fishing build. As I mentioned earlier, this is going to be the fishing build, which we'll probably do Wednesday. Depends on when Miller gets the artwork done. The basic idea with this is kick a gen with Dragon's Grip, hide in the door. If they get back on the gen, they get Dragon's Grip, and they also have Mindbreaker Exhaustion, so they have to run away. And then Chica's Bib and Genetic Limits will keep them exhausted if need be. Tinkerer will tell me when a gen is about to pop, so I know where to go hit or kick it. And then Indo CPU is literally just here because I don't want to hit my axes. I don't want my axes to hit. I want to purely use them for utility. And Indo CPU and Chica's Bib are the two that make it so survivors getting in it hurts them and doesn't help them in any way. So yeah, kick a gen, hide in a door, come out, and win them. Preferably, I would keep my axe outside of the door. That way I don't, I come out at 115. And then tomorrow, we'll be testing up Freddy's hat a lot more. It's going to kill my win rate, and I don't care. I must learn its power. Also, don't forget about your Twitch drops, chat, if you haven't linked your thing yet. Fine, we'll put it on. I will never satiate you motherfuckers. Is this the new Chucky? Yes. Yeah, it's a new Chucky cosmetic. Look, it's. I think it's pretty good. I do think it's a little disappointing that they made Chucky taller with it and put him in first person. And they also made it so it kind of changes how the power works. But, you know, yeah, Behavior has a vision. And any Chucky cosmetic I'm going to buy, clearly. He heard everything I said. Okay, cool. Also, yeah, see, killer Q times haven't been bad. I don't know what people are talking about. I just drank a closed bottle. Yum Yum, why did you pick the shirt this time? You've been laying on the jacket for weeks, and now you just pick a random shirt I've left on the ground. No, I mean, there was like less than a minute, I feel. It wasn't that long. Gave me time to look at Twitter for a second and come back. Why would I look at Twitter for a second? Because I posted something and I want to see the likes it got. Because it fills me with serotonin when I make something that makes people laugh. It's at like 600 likes for some. My Twitter is so weird. I randomly post some shit like that. I'm like, okay, this is kind of funny. Okay, let me post it, and then it gets like 2,000 likes, and I'm like, all right, I guess it was funnier than I thought it was. Suffo pits. Oh, could you fucking imagine if she actually went to it? She's gonna take the window. No, she's not! This is what I'm talking about. Like, the first chase is usually pretty bad, I feel. chase her around this way.
Welcome to the cult, pal. Thanks, you guys are the best.
Thank you. Who followed? Bongo, thank you for the follow, by the way, on the Twitch. Appreciate that. Are they gonna go get her, or...?
Your struggle will end.
Should be, like, right here. Oh. I fucked up. Well, I have no reason not to leave the position I'm currently in. Can you hit second stage real quick, Nia? That would be great. Ah, thank you. Well, that happens. And here's the real question. Are they going to heal up or not? They did. No, they didn't. Michaela did. Thing with Michaela... Works for me. Yeah, Michaela didn't get, what's it called earlier? Gift of Pain, because I never hooked her. Woo. They healed up, that's fine. We'll get this, and I'll be able to pop this gen over here. Oh, that's the part of this gen, huh? I'm gonna kick that real quick. I'm gonna see what she does. Ooh, I thought I hit the dodge. Celebrate poster is so stupid. Oh, it's still that one? They haven't done another... Oh my god. Rough matches tonight? Yeah, my matches have been, like, decently rough. I had a bunch of survivors just wanting me to follow them or wanting me to chase them so bad. Nice. Oh, I thought she would dodge it. My favorite thing is when they don't dodge. It is counterplay, though, I suppose. So, yeah. Jag and do your stuff. Still that one, huh? Yeah, you hear that, Michaela? You're a whelp. Oh, there's a fucking thing there. Hello. I love Celebrate Poster. Don't you guys love Celebrate Poster?
Farewell.
Is this one over here? I think the extra movement speed fucks with people hard, honestly. I had to force myself to play without it all day because it's wait, Poster's literally... Yeah, I'm loving Poster so much. Honestly, like... Bonnie's Guitar Strings is probably the actual better add-on, but I'm just loving Poster so much. I did not mean to do what I just did. I just got all turned the fuck around. Oh yeah, you're right, Noob King. They're just they're making you recreate the Follow Me mini game. You're correct. Get spring spotted. Woo! Clip it and ship it, chat. Clip it and fucking ship it. Foxy's Hook Celebrate Poster top 4. Fazcoin is probably number 5. Yeah, honestly, I don't know if people are sleeping on Fazcoin necessarily, but I don't see anyone talk about it. It's not even just for that. Like, I can just do this, right? Throw the axe towards her, and now I'm undetectable for 10 seconds. Get it back. Throw it again. Undetectable for 10 seconds. Thanks. I need the clips anyways. You can hear my viewers snoring? Yo, dude. Viewers, did you guys hear that? Snore louder, guys. Snore louder. You're snoring so loud. Good, 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 good. Keep snoring. Keep snoring. I'm curious if she takes door 6. Come on. I thought I heard her for a second. Come on, Fong, do it. Yeah, it's a bot. I'll ban them later unless one of my mods wants to do it. She healed? Oh, GG's to him. GG's. It's a bitch snore. GG. Might be because they're visceral. I'm not calling them visceral add-ons. You can't make me. Dramaturgy, finesse, medkit, flashlight. Snore on that band, bot. Destroys bot with mind. Guitar plus panel with gearhead, lethal, pop, pain res. Could swap lethal for agitation and hook people by doors or scummy plays, but it's such a brain off. Maybe, I don't know. I was trying panel or guitar earlier. I just don't like the playstyle, I guess. I don't know what it was. Yeah, we just need to buff better than new. Dear God, don't buff better than new. Don't do it. Don't do it. Yes, yes, you are. Springtrap. Snore to a band. Fuck. I am. Oh, purple guy drawing is great. I had a whole build around it. It was purple guy drawing, Fazcoin, gearhead, lethal. Was it tactics? Yeah, it was Zanshin tactics, and it was another aura perk. I don't remember what it was. Man, now I forget. Oh, no, not I'm all yours. Oh, it's Predator. That's what it was. Springtrap. Fucking Springtrap. Plus 2 gem. Oh, fair enough. Other than that, obviously the grab build is really fucking fun. I cannot get over how good the grab build turned out. Like, genuinely, it is insane to me how well this worked. And I forgot the last perk. Okay, chat. Chat, someone look at my YouTube and tell me what the last perk... Oh, play with your food. The whole point of the build. This build, I am so surprised it worked as well as it did. It was so much fun. Ugh. Behavior, let me have like 6 fucking build slots, please. This killer needs it. This killer alone needs it. The acid skin is... I like Toxic. My personal favorite is still Glitchtrap. I don't use him much because I'm trying to make a montage, and the grabs look really bad on his skin when you splice them with the other ones. We'll put Glitchtrap there, we'll put Matthew there, and we'll put the base on 1. How about run Clown for a bit? I love when he says his iconic catchphrase, I constantly return at the at inconvenient times. This is, like, apart from Glitchtrap, this is my favorite skin for him, honestly. I'm not the biggest fan of the Yellow Rabbit. I know everyone, like, I'm glad it exists. I do not like this skin, though. I don't know, something about it just feels off. The Bloody is probably one of the best Bloodies in the entire game. I'll die on this hill. I constantly return. The Bloody is... It honestly is, like, the best. Because it does 2 things. And the big thing that I don't see very many people talk about, it makes his color scheme more like in FNAF 3 with the cameras. Which is so cool. I don't know if that was intentional, but it's so cool. And then Clown Trap is just great. I am curious if... Because this is bigger, and it probably clips more. I'm curious if this would make spring spotting harder. Glitch Trap, Clown Trap, Base, Toxic Yellow. Yeah, I'd probably go there. Toxic does have the redeeming quality of having the best knife, in my opinion. But yeah, I'm still not the biggest fan of the skin. I do love how buff he is, though, randomly. I believe the lore says... Created different plans after... Right after he's spring locked. So, I mean, timeline-wise, I don't know when that would be, because no one does. But, yeah, right after he was spring locked. So, it's before FNAF 3. Alright, chat. We're gonna play, hang on. It's fine. Okay, we're gonna play Springtrap for... I'm you, just better. Blighted Kaneki outfit? I mean, maybe. It's been basically confirmed that Springtrap's getting blighted this year, so... Because who's left on the docket for blighted skins right now? Oni doesn't have a blighted, right? Oni does? Legion does. Blight does. Does Twins? Twins doesn't, right? Twins doesn't. Okay. Trickster doesn't. Dredge doesn't. Scully doesn't. Larry doesn't. Okay. Okay, yeah, they still got quite a few. Wait, Larry has one? I didn't know Larry had a blighted skin. Oh, he does. Okay, all right. Scully Singu Houndmaster. I'm just talking. I'm trying to look through the original killers and see who doesn't have it because the Springtrap is taking a spot this year, and I would honestly be surprised if Kaneki also doesn't get one this year, or Dracula. And the reason why I say Dracula's probably also getting one is because Pyramid Head got one. Unknown Houndmaster. Okay, if I was to guess, like I said, Springtrap we know for sure. And I'm either guessing Kaneki or Dracula's getting one as well. And then of the originals, of that list, honestly, you know who might get it this year is Artist. I will break my not wanting kids found a sacrifice. Kotek, I will have a child, and you can have my firstborn. Maybe Skull. I don't think they do that though. I think they'd want to see how the. But then again, she does get cosmetics like fucking crazy. Okay, all right, Yoshi. We'll try your. What's your build? Tell me your build. We'll try it. Again, because we got Pig, Chucky, and Deathslinger last year, right? So it's about 3 or 4 every year. So we'll see. I hope it doesn't end up like a situation like Warframe did with their primes. Access panel guitar. Agi Pop Pain Res. Man, I gotta use Pain Res. Fun fact about Pain Res, chat. Hang on, let me see if I can find this. Oh, fuck me. Save the best for last. Okay. Of all time. Let's see when Pain Res shows up. $26. I've used it in 4% of my games. There's a 73% win rate, though. Man, we really tried to make Stabiffle work, didn't we? Oh, fuck. I'm still holding on hope that Trickster is that killer they mentioned was getting the new realm. Because they said they're reworking a killer, and he's the only one I can think of other than Skull Merchant. And she doesn't have a realm, but she has a map. Because I don't think any other killers really need reworks. 88% kill. Apparently, I played Dredge for 30 hours. I don't know when I did that, but apparently I did. Gearhead over Thwack? Okay. We'll try it. We'll try it. Oh, shut up, man. It's not that big of a deal. I thought you liked being Springtrap. Yum Yum, you can get in my lap. Go for it. Go for it. It's not a negotiation. If you want up here, you can get up here. Okay. I want shirtless Springtrap. Do I have news for you? I should not have Googled that. Yeah, I should not have Googled that. Okay, there we go. There, shirtless Springtrap. Okay, moving on. I should not have Googled shirtless Springtrap. I should have just... I'm scared. Maybe I'm just not in that part of the community that I thought that Springtrap was considered Tumblr sexy man. I thought we were all under the impression he was actually not that, but okay, whatever. And I remember it's the FNAF community. I'm gonna lose my mind. I'm gonna lose my mind.
I know you're out there.
How do I even react to this? I don't even have words for what the fuck just went down. I really, really don't. Nice. God, do I love Gideons. DBD is a horror game again. He plot twisted. I am more surprised that actually worked. Aggie, don't fail me now. Someone's over there. Matthew Lillard in for he has special lines for Nick Cage. That's why I changed the skin. Oh, he had deliverance? Ayo. Please, please, please don't let them finish that. Oh! That jump scared me. Hell yeah! What the fuck? Like a fucking 2-year-old. I didn't know he said that. All them dishes later today? Listen, it's fine. You think he comes back to it? Oh, he's above me. He says, hell yeah. Not hell yeah. Hell yeah. Can I get a hell yeah? Would it be too much if Celebrate poster... No, hail yeah, hail yeah. Can I get a hail yeah?
Right where you belong.
I have Bonnie's guitar, right? I can't redeem again? Well, too bad. You fucked it up. One job, Yoshi. I told you what needed to be done. Sorry, Cool Taco. If it makes you feel any better, man, the only hook is over here by this pallet, so there's a very decent chance they get you out of this. They didn't. They didn't get you out of this.
My friend, you have met a terrible, terrible demise.
Yeah, I got Gideon's.
But, you know, I don't feel too bad about it. After all, if it weren't for me, it would have just been from someone else, you know? I guess what I'm trying to say is life goes on. Well, for everyone else, life goes on, not for you. You're dead. That's neither here nor there.
Mm-hmm.
It reminds me of one.
Oh my god, guys.
I was having just a delightful picnic with my good friend Orville. And I said to him, Orville, I have a story. And he said to me, what's the significance of the story? I said to him, Orville, not every story has to have significance, you know? Sometimes a story is just a story. If you try to read into every little thing and find meaning in everything anyone says, you'll just drive yourself crazy. I had a friend do it once. Wasn't pretty. We talked about it for years. And not only that, but you'll likely end up believing something you shouldn't believe, thinking something you shouldn't think, or assuming something you shouldn't assume, you know? Sometimes, I said, a story is just a story. So just be quiet for 1 second of your life and eat your sandwich, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Of course, it was only then I realized I made sandwiches, and poor Orville was having such difficulty eating it. Elephants have those clumsy hands, you know? Actually, I suppose that's the problem. They don't have hands at all, do they? They're all feet. I couldn't imagine someone asking me to eat a sandwich with my feet. Now, if I recall correctly, there was a bakery nearby. I said to him, Orville, let me go get you some rye bread. Now, I'm unsure if elephants enjoy rye bread, but I assure you that Orville does. Now, this was on a Tuesday, which was good because rye bread was always fresh on Tuesday. They made sourdough bread on Monday and threw it out Wednesday. Or rather, they sold it at a discount for people wanting to feed the ducks. And then, probably at the end of the day, finally, they threw it all out. I don't recall. I do remember a man who would bring his son to the bakery every Wednesday and then go feed the ducks. He would buy all of the sourdough bread. Of course, you know, you're not supposed to feed the ducks sourdough bread at all. It swells up in their stomach and then they all die. But, at least that's what I've heard. You know, I never saw any ducks die myself, but I did notice a substantial decrease in the duck population over the course of a few years. I just never thought to stop the man and tell him that he was killing the ducks by feeding them sourdough bread. And if you want my opinion on the matter, and I told Orville this as well, if you want to feed ducks, or birds, or any kind for that matter, it's best to buy seed. I mean, when you think about it, breads of any sort don't occur in nature. They don't grow on trees or spring up from the bushes. I don't think birds know what to do with bread. What was I saying? Oh, yes. So I bought Orville some rye bread. What a fine day it was.
You know, honestly, Mr. Hippo should just be a streamer. I think he'd have more interesting conversations than I ever would. Also, I have noticed a lot more people are running away from the doors. That means they're actually looking at the number. Which is good. I'm glad to see. Also, I have access panel. I keep forgetting I have access panel. Fly. I'm apparently still in chase. Oh. Why am I still in chase? He'll be seats here in a week. Hi, Rob. Why am I still in chase?
Fix your fucking game, Dad.
Yeah, my words exactly. He's chasing his dreams. There you go. Okay. I'm out of chase now. It was the dumbest match of Tekken 4. Oh, shit. What was the other build? It was my normal one, right? The grab build, the greasy paper plate, and then what else did you have, Yoshi? Unbounds? I don't remember the rest. we get some Mr. Hippo stories? Yeah, you gotta pay you gotta pay the toll if you want to get past the troll. You gotta pay the troll toll if you want to get in this boy's hole. Okay, I'll stop. I will say it does remind me of this time I was sitting down with my friend Orville. Superior Wesker batteries and that's reassuring. Face of Darkness, because I use Opus phone instead of point. You got something else I could use? Thwack? Okay, we'll use Thwack. Refusing to use OP Office phone. I still think if Office phone made it so they can remove the axe faster, it would be a very interesting add-on. Because then you can combine it with Purple Guy Poster and get the removing axe aura way more often. We were camping and doing a picnic think. What DBT caretaker? TV dude. I don't know if I don't know what I just read. I just like it with posters that I can sandbag their teammates. Maybe sandbag their teammates. We don't know. Also, I'm trying to have fun tonight because I know I'm going to have fun Wednesday with the fishing stream, okay? We all are aware I'm going to have fun with the fishing stream. I'm going to have a ton of fun with that. Oh, you're fine. I just didn't fully understand what you meant. That's all. I just wanted to make sure that I wasn't messing up. I do not sprechen Sie Deutsch, unfortunately. I have another funny build, but it's garbage. Oh, so like most funny builds. Yeah, we're gonna have fun with this fishing stream on Wednesday. But tomorrow, we're running Freddy's Hat all night. So I don't know what I'm gonna do, because I want to test this add-on, but I fell out of love with it after I learned how to use the axe properly. Someone's got to test it, because no one else is using the fucking thing. Boo! Freddy said boo. We don't like Freddy's hat. He's claustrophobic. That means he's scared of Santa Claus. Ho, ho, ho. It feels too map dependent. Yeah, that was my general thought with it, but a lot of people are trying to get orbitals, and I feel like Freddy's Hat makes orbitals better. And I want to test that and see if, like, that's what people need to start running if they want to go for orbitals. Which Dead by Daylight caretaker the best? Oh. Oh. What would y'all decide? I'm curious now. Like Macmillan and Crotus and Nostromo. Oh, maybe not Nostromo. We get it, you're Springtrap. You smell their fear? Do you smell their fear? Is that a thing you're doing right now, smelling their fear? I have never realized how close together the gens on Nostromo are. Holy shit. Okay. Where did they go? What? What? Where Axe go? Yeah, that's my question. Where did Axe go? What the fuck was that? Nice dodge. I thought maybe she dodged right. She did not dodge right. The Fong DC'd, by the way. Oh! Oh, that was a good one. No, I have French voices turned on because of Chucky. So Sable's voice will be different. I don't know if that was thwack, honestly, but you know. Was that life and finesse? Works for me. French. Yeah. I forget all the characters, but Sable, Chucky... I think Pinhead also got a French thing. Let's see if they're back over here. Yeah, I do have Killer Finesse, you're right. Oh yeah, she was hiding in that bush. That's where she was. I'll take it. The whack. I'm gonna wait. Go.
You will see.
I love Celebrate poster. I love this perk so goddamn, or this add-on so much.
Farewell.
Check the back of the ship just in case. Also, the fact that the batteries thing works through the door is so fucking good. I love it. He didn't dodge! Why did he not dodge? No, the haste does not increase the speed you move through doors. It does not. Speaking of, it's a bot, so there's a chance she uses a door. Hi, Fong. Whee! Oh, I'm sure they do, but that's why you just sit. They're gonna use the door. The bots always do. So if you just sit in the door and wait for it to turn yellow. Ah, good times. Holy shit, they were stacked, dude. Why did she give up? Wake up, left behind, distortion, iron. Is that why she gave it? Because I found her? But is that why? This is my only I don't know anymore. I give up. Virgin syringe versus the Chad Celebrate poster. Speaking of, how far are we on the roof now? Yeah, almost done. Wow. Hang on. I believe Zet is sending something to me. I do want to see what this build they have in mind is. Hmm. Zet from the hit YouTube channel, Zet underscore Zin, as I've heard from Mr. Hippo himself. Yes, the Zet underscore Zin from the hit YouTube channel, Zet underscore Zin, that Mr. Hippo has talked about himself. Y'all should check out Zet underscore Zin. Mr. Hippo said it himself. I fucking hate this place. Actually, you know what, chat? I do actually have to get up early because of, I have shit to do. We have a store inspection tomorrow, so I think we're actually going to end it there. Let's see who's on. Our local Pyramid Head main's on.
Yeah, bro, you want some more?
Alright, like, yeah, everyone. To be honest.
Tats on. Oh.
Once every time you see Sprinklers now, does it like make
We're gonna raid Tat, chat. I haven't raided Tat in a while. I can't believe he's streaming this late. But for those on the YouTube side of things, we're raiding Tataru. If y'all don't know who that is, I actually think Tat streams on YouTube as well. But in any case, once the thing... Hang on, sorry. Multi-stream makes it stupid now. But I'll see y'all tomorrow. We're going to be testing Freddy's hat tomorrow. As bad as I think it's gonna go. But you know, it is what it is. But I'll see y'all tomorrow. Expect a couple videos out on the YouTube at some point, and expect a new podcast on Wednesday. It should be the Scrump one where we're talking about maps. But I love y'all. Have a good one. And yeah, bye.
it's gonna be so good. Yummy yummy sandwich. Man, that is the worst time to raid me. That is literally the worst time to raid me. Literally the worst. I am in the process. You were 1 second before I clicked end stream. That's how close it was. Make my sandwich. At least respect it. Based. I'm gonna raid Red's Gaming Gears. Okay. I don't know if you know who this is, but he's sick. Soros, trust me, bro. He's chill. He's playing Springtrap. So if you like the horror, and the Freddy Fuckbear guy, then like this is for you. Okay? But I'm gonna go make myself a sandwich and then join my girlfriend in bed and go sleep because it's almost 1 a.m. and I need to start waking up at like 3 a.m. So appreciate it, guys.